How do Eagles fans feel about Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni?
From what I could tell, it's really hard to sell them on Jalen Hurts. I'm on several, I live in New York, connected to Philly. I'm on several Eagles text threads. I get a lot of he holds on to the ball too long. He's not consistent enough. He shut up a lot of people with the game on Sunday. I have so many Jalen Hurts haters. There's a tradition in Philly to hate the starting quarterback. It goes back. They hated Ron Jaworski, hated Randall Cunningham, couldn't stand Donovan McNabb. I'm telling you, there were so many of my friends who didn't like McNabb, and he was awesome. They always like the backup, like they always like Bubby Brisser and Kevin Cobb until they start, and then they don't like him. So I would say Hurts is not popular. In my sense, he's not as popular as you'd expect a starting quarterback who's been in the Super Bowl. Sirianni, he's growing on people. You can't ignore the record. It's pretty fantastic. It's hot and cold too, depending on. That's very much how the team's doing. When he loses, he looks bad. When he wins, it feels awesome.
So from your perspective, is Jalen Hurts, is he overrated? Is he underrated? Because like I see people in the media who just point to 2 Super Bowls in 3 years, and then you see others that make it seem like he throws the football the way Tim Tebow did.
Yeah, I think he is underrated because I think that Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl in Glendale against the Chiefs, that Jalen Hurts is in there. I thought the year coming to that, he had a much better season the year before. The team was not good around him. I saw signs. Then he was awesome. Now, what they've done the last couple years is that's a function of coaching. He could probably throw 35 touchdowns if he wanted to. So I think he's underrated. I think he can battle with any quarterback in the league. Now, is he going to do it consistently? Probably not. He's probably not as consistent as a Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. I put him a notch below, but he's not that far below. His ceiling is high. I'll be honest, what frustrated me about him was last year, after he got the big contract, he didn't want to run. He had this big knee brace. If it was the injury, he should have said it was the injury. But there were so many plays where he would be one-on-one with a linebacker in the flat, and he'd either just go down or he'd go for 2 yards. And it really hurt them in the second half of the season. I think it might have been injuries. So sometimes I wonder, is he lying to us about health? Because a slightly injured Jalen Hurts is not nearly as good.